Hello and welcome to part 5 of this playthrough of Carrier Command Gaea Mission. In this video we're going to attack the 5th island in the game, which is called Outpost, and I'm going to basically kick their asses. Well, that's what I hope anyway. You'll see as the video progresses. So at this stage in the game, things are starting to get a little bit more the challenge of actually taking over the island is starting to increase a little bit. As you can see from the last island, it was a bit... You can see they've obviously started to slowly introduce more and more gameplay elements to sort of increase the... and to differentiate each of the islands, to give them a bit of a difference. The first 3 islands were a bit, a bit samey, quite easy to pass them and get through them. So obviously slowly introducing more and more details into how you have to take over these islands. If I remember correctly, I think I read there's about 30 islands, so I suspect it's going to get a lot more challenging as we go. So yeah, so I have actually been, so you may have seen it in the end of the last video, but I have now actually been given access to the build system within the game, allowing me to use my previous islands I've already conquered to build new vehicles and armaments and such. So that's something I'll actually start building at the end, and you may have just seen it at the start of this video as well. So yeah, so I'm actually building those now. I have a little submarine that's going to transport stuff around for me, that I have to wait for that to arrive and whatnot. So yeah, so right now I'm actually currently, I did kind of listen to what the guy was saying a bit ago when I first played this, but probably not fully. So I started to attack this random place. It told me there's firewalls I needed to destroy, and it doesn't tell you where they are. So any moment now, maybe this one, she tells me where the hell they actually have these firewalls which I need to attack. But yeah, so this is actually the first island I've seen that actually has people on it as well. So what you'll actually see is a little further into it, when I'm shooting some of the little people. They're actually no, they're not the standard little robot things. They are actually people. So it's obviously, hopefully that's their way of saying, oh, this is a slightly harder opponent compared to the little androids and such. So no, that's always good. No, it's starting to ramp up the difficulty of it. So yeah, I've actually just going to redirect my the old walruses there to the top, which is where it's told me to go. So yeah, and then I can obviously attack that firewall. So that's what's happening right now. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been given access to the build system now, because I'm now allowed to use my previous islands for production purposes. What you may have noticed on the map is there's a huge circle around my ship that's gradually gets smaller. Now, if you've seen the previous videos and you've read some of the comments from the, one of the characters, that circle represents the fuel available and the distance I can travel with said fuel. So this should be interesting to see what happens, since I have almost no fuel left. So it should be interesting to see if I can actually get any more fuel out of this island, or what happens. Otherwise, if I don't, I'm stranded. So I'm not 100% sure how I'll get myself out. I assume there are provisions within the game to avoid you getting stranded at an island, and there's some sort of extra little functionality somewhere that says, go fetch me some fucking fuel. Hopefully. Or I'll get some at the end of this island, I don't know. But that's what's currently happening. I'm now going to start attacking this island and hopefully take over it. So yeah, this is not the full video for this island. It is actually quite a long island. I did find it a little bit more challenging. So the next video will deal with the second half and hopefully conquering of this island. Also, someone decided to phone me in the middle of recording, and I decided to break halfway through. Also, you'll see why I took a break. So yeah, and there you have it. So this island's not started so good. I've crashed, and unfortunately, part of the build system only allows me to build walruses at this time. So the manta aren't available to me. So for me to actually, create a manta, I'm probably going to have to conquer this island, and I imagine that's the next thing I might be able to unlock, or something along those lines. So I am now down my aircraft, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, because it's really nice to fly around the map. It's just a lot easier. But anyway, enough of me talking. You want to see some pew pew, and that's what's coming up right now. And I'll meet you at the other end of the video. Okay, I'm back, and as you'll have seen, I haven't done so well on this map, on this island, and at the moment I'm in the midst of a retreat. I've not actually looked at the map, I don't believe yet, but once I do, I think after I dock, you actually find I'm being chased down by one of their walruses. But luckily it stops before it gets to the ship, luckily, because the ship doesn't have any weapons, so yeah. It could probably potentially, one little walrus could blow us up. I guess the game's not fickle enough to let us die so easily. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I've basically failed miserably on this island. So what's going to happen now is this is actually where I cut off the video from this play session. So the next video will be me attempting to talk through the video. It could be really bad, it could be really good, who knows. So no, that's basically it. I'm going to probably have to skip a bit of time within the actual game before I actually go back to attempting to win, since I have no walruses left. So as you can see, I've just ordered a few more. And you can see there the enemy walrus at that little island. He stops there before coming any closer to the ship. So yeah, no, I'm out of fuel. So I'm out of fuel. No armaments left. I've got one walrus, so I've got to rebuild, regroup, and kick their asses next time. You'll probably see that in the next couple of days. So for now, see ya.